Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well today. Of course, I want to give you guys an update what is happening right now with, of course, Bitcoin and the crypto market. There is, as usual, some very bullish charts for Bitcoin that I, of course, want to show you guys because we know a bull run is coming, and there's a lot of signs right now and signals, of course, showing us, indicating that a bull run is coming very soon. Okay, very soon, guys. Soon enough, we will see Bitcoin reaching back up above 70K, and of course, back up to its recent all-time highs, and of course, a new all-time high. All of that is going to happen. Okay, and there is some very bullish news and things that I want to share with you guys that's happening around Bitcoin as well. And I'm pretty sure you guys can already tell by the title, but let me just go ahead and show you guys what is happening right now with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin right now trading at $66,000. Okay, 66K 400. So yesterday we actually saw Bitcoin dropping. Yes, and just clearly see that right around $65,000, just below $66,000. It went all the way down to about 65,200, I want to say, right? And you also just clearly see, okay, today it is slightly bouncing back up, right? So now Bitcoin is back above $66,000. Okay, so that's great to see for Bitcoin, right? And we know, okay, the Ethereum ETFs a couple of hours ago were, approved and started trading. Okay, so that's obviously, very bullish. If you guys haven't seen my most previous video, you should definitely check it out. But yeah, Ethereum still continuing to consolidate. We are in fact in the 4-hour time frame, and yes, it's clear to see Ethereum is still continuing to consolidate. Okay, pretty much at $3,400. Okay, in the crypto market today, not much movements. Okay, we're not seeing huge movements for Bitcoin or Ethereum. Okay, it's really half and half. Some altcoins are up and obviously in the greens. Okay, but majority of altcoins today, I want to say, are in fact in the reds. So we're not seeing huge movements for the crypto market right now. Okay, the market's slightly down 0.37%. For the past 24 hours, you can clearly see we're not seeing huge movements for Bitcoin for the past 24 hours. Same with Ethereum. But XRP today is actually up 6%. XRP is pumping, right? But yes, and clearly see majority of altcoins, we're not seeing huge movements. Okay, Pepe is up 5%, right? Internet computer ICP is up over 2%. But on that, we're not seeing huge movements at all for majority of these altcoins, right? So just like yesterday, even the day before, we're not seeing huge movements for a lot of these altcoins, right? Everything's still holding pretty strong. But this is what I wanted to share with you guys. Okay, so Ferrari is now accepting Bitcoin and crypto payments in Europe. Okay, so this is obviously very bullish. Okay, so now you can buy a Ferrari with Bitcoin. Okay, I'm pretty sure not just with Bitcoin but other crypto coins, maybe like Bitcoin Cash or Litecoin or Ethereum. I really don't know. But now, okay, it says here, okay, you can now start buying a Ferrari with Bitcoin. Okay, so Ferrari to accept Bitcoin and crypto payments in Europe. Ferrari announced it will start accepting Bitcoin and crypto payments as its European dealerships this month, expanding the Bitcoin and crypto payment option launched in the US last year. So remember, guys, last year, okay, in the US, Ferrari were in fact starting to accept Bitcoin and crypto payments for a Ferrari. That was in the US. Now this is happening in Europe, right? So this is very bullish, guys. And this is why, I'm telling you guys, why I am so bullish on Bitcoin and why I believe, Bitcoin is literally the future of money, right? Bitcoin's going to take over everything, okay? In the future, a lot of people will start using Bitcoin to pay for things. Okay, what they use now with fiat currency, right, with fiat money, it's going to get replaced with Bitcoin. I really do believe in that, right? So Understand, guys, Bitcoin is the future of money. Okay, a lot of people in the future, I really do believe a lot of people in the future will start using Bitcoin as money. Just like nowadays we use fiat, it's going to be replaced with money in the future, with Bitcoin in the future, right? And I feel like a lot of businesses and companies, like what Ferrari's doing here, okay, a lot of major businesses and companies in the future will start accepting Bitcoin as payments, right? Just like what Ferrari is doing here, in the US and now Europe, right? So this is obviously very, very bullish, guys, right? So maybe you're watching this video right now and you have a whole bunch of Bitcoins, okay, and you can go ahead and buy a Ferrari with it, okay, and it will potentially take a couple of coins, right? But in the future, one Ferrari for a Bitcoin, maybe a percentage of a Bitcoin will be less and less, because of course we know in the future, guys, the Bitcoin price will keep rising, okay, and that's why you should never sell your Bitcoins, right? But yeah, this is huge news. Very, very exciting. You can now buy a Ferrari with Bitcoin, right? Super bullish. How can you not be? But let's get into these Bitcoin charts, guys. Starting off with this one, huge Bitcoin buy signal is flashing now. This signal has a 100% accuracy and only flashes once every 4 years. So you can clearly see it's flashing right now. Okay, so this could potentially mean, guys, this is your last chance right now to buy Bitcoin below 100K before we actually see Bitcoin, reaching back up to its recent highs above $73,000, and of course reaching a new high, and of course reaching, $100,000. This is the time to buy, guys. I've been telling guys many, many times, when we're in a bear market, right? Especially back in 2022. Who remembers 2022 was literally one of the worst times for Bitcoin and crypto. I feel like that entire year in 2022, so much things have happened. A lot of negative things happen around the crypto space, right? A lot of crypto exchanges have shut down and gone bankrupt. We saw what happened with Luna. That obviously caused the market to crash even more. So understand 2022 was the best time to buy, because that's when everything was dropping, especially towards the end of 2022. That's when everything was cheap. That's when we saw Bitcoin at 15K. We saw Ethereum at like $1,000, and then we saw other altcoins down a lot as well, especially Solana. Solana was at like what, $10, $11, somewhere around there. You know what I mean? So 2022 was the best time to buy. But of course, guys, if you missed it, it don't matter, because right now this is signaling still, okay, and flashing, still a great time to buy Bitcoin. Okay, it really, really is. So continue to DCA, guys, right? Continue to DCA into Bitcoin, right? But real quick, Bitcoin has now consolidated at the previous cycle's high for 141 days, which is very, very long, guys. And also says here, this is by far the longest time it has taken to fully break through a previous all-time high. On the other hand, Bitcoin reached the all-time high before the halving this cycle, which was much faster. So you guys can just clearly see, what Bitcoin is doing right now. Pretty much having a very strong consolidation at its all-time highs, right near its all-time highs. This is not the first time we have seen this, right? We've seen this back in 2013, right? We saw Bitcoin pumping back up to its previous highs, and of course it was consolidating, and then it pumped. Same with 2017, right? It reached a high, and then it dropped, and then it went back up, and it was pretty much having a slight consolidation right there at its previous all-time highs, where it was in 2017, right? So understand, guys, this is not the first time that Bitcoin is having a strong consolidation movement at its previous all-time high, right? It's happened back in 2013, even in 2017, just like what this chart is in fact showing. So understand, guys, right after this, we do in fact see a run-up. Okay, so understand, Bitcoin is ready to reach 100K, $150,000, 180 to 200K to over 200K. All these price targets are very, very possible for Bitcoin to reach. Okay, so prepare yourselves for that. And understand, short term, Okay, if you just really look here, okay, Bitcoin is ready to break this resistance line. And once Bitcoin breaks this resistance line, we will see Bitcoin reaching a new high. Understand that, guys, right? So it says here Bitcoin is trying to break above massive bull flag resistance now. Okay, it's trying its best right now. Y'all can just clearly see that break above this resistance line. And once we actually see Bitcoin breaking this resistance line, then obviously that's when everything's just going to have a run up. Okay, we're going to see Bitcoin reaching new highs. Okay, so yes, the Bitcoin bull run begins. Okay, target $250,000, right? And now this chart, I love this chart because it just really shows you guys in previous years throughout Bitcoin history, it has showed you guys where Bitcoin has started to where it is now. You know, Bitcoin pumped all the way up to $30 and then it dropped. And then it pumped all the way up to $1.3 thousand, right? $1,300. Okay. And then it dropped. And then it pumped all the way up to $21,000. Okay. And that's when I felt like most people got into, you know, Bitcoin right back in 2017. Right. Then, of course, 2018 it dropped. Okay. And then, of course, 2021 it started pumping again, went all the way up to 69K and then dropped. Right. We know what happened in 2022. But then Bitcoin is in fact forming this uptrend right now. You can just clearly see that from its bottom, which was 15K. And this is where we are right now. So understand, Bitcoin is ready to reach a new high in the six figs. And $250,000, just like what this chart is showing us here, is very, very possible. Okay, 250K is very possible. Even 300K, over 300K, I think that is very, very possible. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end today's video. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Give thumbs up, subscribe. Very, very interesting news today. You know, you can now buy a Ferrari with Bitcoin in Europe, right? And soon enough, it's gonna be worldwide, right? And that's just Ferrari, guys. Soon enough, other, you know, like I said, other major businesses and companies, you know, will start accepting Bitcoin and crypto as payments. Okay, like big companies, maybe like Apple. Imagine that. Like that would be big because we know Apple is obviously a huge company. You know, everyone out there has an iPhone, everyone out there has an iPad or a MacBook, right? It's gonna happen. Bitcoin is the future of money, guys. Okay, so that's that. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video. I'm going, guys.